So, I'm told that a couple of my kids have to find out where their parents were and what, stuff like that on September 11th and what they were doing, yada yada. So, for my 5th grader and my 4th grader class, I was in college at David Lipscomb University. I had one class and I was getting ready to head to another one, and I always met my best friend for coffee and a donut or a biscuit, and we were sitting there in the little cafeteria common area at Lipscomb University in Nashville, and she started crying, and I was like, "What's wrong? Are you okay?" And she couldn't speak, she couldn't formulate words. She just pointed to the TV that was behind us, and a few minutes after she did that, the second plane hit the tower, and there were no words. I can remember the smell of the coffee, the color of her shirt, all these details. And then I remember looking at the TV and seeing the planes and seeing all those people running away, crying, screaming, people that already knew their family members were in the towers somewhere and they didn't know if they'd see them again. I remember preachers running in even after the plane had hit because they wanted to be with other people and pray with them and so forth. Firefighters, police officers, all these different people, that ran in there knowing they might not come out. And, that day, actually the teachers, the rest of the day, we had more like a therapy type session afterwards because there were so many of us that were very upset and crying and we just could not concentrate. So classes didn't stop per se, but we didn't do our normal classwork. We reflected, and because it was a Christian college, we prayed for families, for the workers, for everybody up there in New York. And I have since been to the museum up there, the memorials. I went by the fire station, and it was one of the first to respond, and thanked all the guys myself on my visit to New York City. So that's kind of what we did that day. So let us not ever forget the sacrifices that people made.